Chapter 1. Alchemy. How could one become a billionaire? How to become a billionaire? Seriously. The main way to mega riches is to take a company public. When you take a company public, you are selling shares of your firm. Getting listed on the New York Stock Exchange or NASDAQ requires regulatory hurdles. I tend to see the act of going public as an exit strategy. Ben Franklin said something like, "Enterprising men lack money while moneyed men lack enterprise." However, you clear this hurdle. It's a must. Being able to quickly raise cash for a venture is essential in the post-COVID economy. Good family relationships and/or a good, strong mastermind group might suffice for smaller ventures. If you had new money from any given source, where would you put it for maximum effect? Which stocks or cryptos? New servers or new properties or some other kind of upgrade or expansion? The self-directed 401k might be an idea. Peter Thiel, Palantir, PayPal, used one to invest in Facebook. Dan Pena teaches his seminar attendees how to find motivated sellers of businesses using owner-seller financing. Aiming for magnitude rather than volume is a route for some entrepreneurs. One can sell high-ticket items or offer personalized boutique services for more well-off clients. Someone could start out with high-ticket affiliate sites. Sometimes people complain that scale leaves good customers without any personalization. If you succeed with a mass-produced product, you may be falsely accused at every turn. In 2021, many avatars minted NFTs. Online art, basically. NFTs can sell for up to several Ethereum coins. You can launch your own cryptocurrency. You can become a tax lawyer. Law school is 3 years. There is a lot of competition among lawyers. You can learn Python and progress all the way to Unity, No-Code, and Rust. There are many programming languages. You could progress to developing AI. Start by studying IT. With ChatGPT, you can have code made for any software you can think of to make or fix for a client. Even software as a service, SaaS. You can continue learning everything about your niche and watch for setups for trades, takeovers, arbitrage. Dan Bilzerian arranged poker games with wealthy people he knew were bad players. You could game systems by entering rugs or Ponzi's and exiting before they crash. You might just read statutes and regulations on rugs in the crypto world. If you see some Ponzi's work or if you see a fresh bubble develop in another market, do not throw all economic principles out the window if you win. I wouldn't try to exit a rug at the exact peak. If you think like an owner, you can trade or license or earn royalties from what you own. The Wall Street Playboys once floated the idea of a crypto pawn shop. The bow-tied Tetra pointed out people sold term papers made with Jasper AI software. Digital real estate could be good, but it may need to be icing on the cake. Portland, Oregon, and Austin, Texas have long been claimed to be the future. Investigate these cities for yourself and see what your business or a future business of yours could do in 15, 30 years from now. Further, a few posters on old online forums tried to warn normie Republicans about what could or would happen if the U.S.'s course didn't change and the normies wouldn't have it. Politicians know they can sell normalcy and security, not provide it, and still be the only game in town. Futuring is weird, but necessary. Do not count on being able to get away with what politicians get away with. At your job, with your venture, you and your product must get a competitive edge. Further, you must make the new product that makes your old product obsolete. You're not required to, but you may need to stay on top. What very common things can you repurpose? Survey companies occupy idle consumers with surveys for a fee. The manager finds a use for an idle employee. The modern artist sees possibilities for junk. The social media site owner sells data and advertising for people who want to network and mingle. What trash can you turn into cash? Now we'll look at a newer approach to FU money. A new approach is necessary because the old stuff is really stale. Avoid working for free. Don't avoid tougher tasks for your clients when it is part of the job. Don't volunteer valuable answers for free. Find the pain before cold calling. What pain does a niche have? You could create demand with advertising and a marketing funnel. Don't invest in a startup in exchange for an entry-level job or volunteer position. Don't let hip-hop country cowboy near you. Don't watch his TikTok channel. Don't spend a lot of time worrying about people who played themselves. Do note the lessons. Avoid entering your net worth, income, and etc. to online surveys and the like, even if you're broke now. Cook at home. Make coffee at home. Use a water distiller if necessary. Try to eat leftovers. Don't volunteer info to the Dave Ramsey fanatic or any other fanatic. Those guys are hungry for content ideas and gaslighting targets. I mean, relatable, teachable talks. They'll make an example of you. It's not a Christian thing at all. It's an SJW thing. Don't ask frenemies to evaluate your work. Do ask for reviews of your work when you know you've done your best. Don't pay SJW busybodies to do what they should have been paid to be doing already. This is in many ventures, but also in relation to your kids. Laugh when SJW shitlib says you don't believe in Jesus because you won't let them cuck you. Money is what they want. Silencing a critic of the woke mob is an end of theirs too. Don't act rich. Correct trading mistakes, etc., right away. Cut losses short, let winners run, as the Wall Street saying goes. Don't get into debt when you hit savings goals. Opportunities emerge from crisis. Be ready with cash if at all possible. Use extreme caution in using the canned talking points of frenemies or known enemies. If you can get away with sounding like a lefty, you'll insult your own natural allies. Virtue signaling is not always well received by people who have a problem with you. Cancel culture has been a thing for a long while. Of course, conservatives don't like to talk about it. Again, be sure if you want to pursue scale or magnitude. Self-actualization and self-realization may be the last two, or two of the last, routes to wealth.